This is that once in a lifetime.
Call of Duty World War II, a game that I've mass prestiged, with like 20,000 kills, like 9-10 days played. It's come a long way. I'm showing you right now some Call of Duty World War II private beta. This was what, July, August of last year. So big deal. So the reason I picked this gameplay is just to like show how raw it was compared to now, and just see to stand up. Because it's pretty much over. There's what, like a month until Black Ops 4 comes out. So I just went to this like small little like, free off the top of my head commentary about World War II and how did it stand up. So first things first, GG, Sledgehammer. Good. They did good. I cannot lie. They listened a lot to community feedback, which I enjoyed. But here's the thing, it was too late. When I say that is that they did really good with when fucking that, that dude, the Michael Condrey, he left with another dude. Like a couple of people left to become executives, and they left the company. After that, huge improvements started coming to World War II. The divisions got overhauled, because before that there was like what, 2-3 good divisions: infantry, airborne, and armored. Like armored was like debatable, but like if you liked armored, then you thought it was good. I personally liked it. It was a pretty good thing if you didn't have hunker at the time. Usually like between your first and second procedure, but once you got hunker, you'd really be using airborne or infantry to play objective game modes. But I really liked how they just saw community feedback and changed it, because they fixed it around so like it made guns and more other divisions viable. Like I was able to use an SMG with my own division and still do good compared to with the other divisions, right? It didn't make anything like a must-have. Like I must use the airborne division to be doing better than the mountain and expeditionary. Still believe the expeditionary is shit though. Like that one, there's no fixing it. Just the idea of it is just didn't really work out. However though, I did just like the overall kind of like how they listen to the community a lot. Like they'd fix things that were broken, they'd fix things really quickly off of community feedback, which I liked, because the community, that, like I say, community must be your first like asking choice. Like if they want to switch something, like with domination, it was at first 50, right, and it wasn't pleasant to play. Then they tried 100, and they tried 75, and they found that sweet point of 75, and all domination game modes are now 75 points per kill, which, hey, not bad. Next point I want to talk about is gonna be sort of controversial. Like if you're just like realistic, supply drops won't go anywhere, so you kind of have to face them right now. And I'll have to say that good job on that one too. When the game came out, probably most of you never played it at around that time, but when the game came out, you pretty much were able to get every single weapon until the resistance update. So every single day they released the first weapons, and the Winter Siege with the winter weapons, the Gewehr, the Sten, and the an LMG. I forgot the name of it. When those three came out, you were able to use them. You were able to get them off of playing 50 games a match. 50 matches. Play 50 matches. No, you need to win them or anything. Just play them, and you got the weapon. And they would alternate the weapons every single day. It was random. So like if you wanted the Sten, you'd probably have to wait like 2 to 3 days. it would be like 2 days when like Winter Siege came out. But then when like the other weapons came out, you had to wait like maybe 3 to 4 days, 5, because of there was like at least like 4 weapons added, or like 3. There were like 3 weapons, but it was still there. You were able to get the weapons fairly easily. And I know they did switch that, and okay, it kind of sucked. I know they had to make money somewhere, and I wasn't like making them a lot of money, but I just liked how it just ran at first, and they actually ended up switching it if to something better that is monetizable and still fair to the consumer. These weekly contracts. If you don't know, you paid your armory credits, right? Oh, actually, I had to talk about. I'll talk about that later. But armory credits, you could, use your armory credits to buy a contract. The contracts are 5,000 a piece, and they alternate every week. And there were fair, simple challenges, like get 30 rifle kills for like the Gewehr. I mean, the Volksturm Gewehr, right? Fair, easy. Obviously, it's a little bit pricey, like 5,000 credits. But here's what gets my second point about kind of like this overall like supply drop thing. They updated at one point the supply drop system. You were able, you did it right. You get less duplicates, but you get more high items. So since you have high tier items, you can complete collections faster. And if you played a lot like me, you mainly get duplicates. So pretty much credits wasn't a problem to buy those contracts. You'd get those contracts for the base weapons that you probably missed or couldn't buy, or got lucky not legendary and epic gear from it. So you can just buy it off with the credits that you had, or just get it off the contract. Which, okay, in turn, they had to monetize it. We can't lie, but they really took that one. They monetized it well enough that it wasn't like a whole grind like Black Ops 3 or like Infinite Warfare. Well, at least with Infinite Warfare, they made the season pass holders have free guns. But aside from that, you just really have to grind a lot. And also with Modern Warfare Remastered. However, this game, I say the monetization methods were really good, and I hope this can carry at least some of it to Black Ops 4. Like, if obviously they're out of weapons, let's not deny that. But quote unquote cosmetic only. But we all know it's gonna happen. Now aside from talking about the good things, let's talk about a little bit of the bad things. I'm not gonna get in full detail. Launch. If you played launch when it came out, oh Jesus Christ, you will not believe how bad it was. Like, I think I stopped playing for 2 weeks after launch. I'm replaying it again after a couple of weeks as well, because it was just so bad. For like the first like 4 or 5 days, no one could play. There was no parties, no headquarters, pretty much no nothing. And I guess it was due in large of the headquarters, in which helps me transition to my next thing, headquarters. Useless. At first it was useful because there wasn't a UI in the menus to actually access contracts and prestige methods and stuff. But aside from that, you'd have to be in the headquarters. But they switched it up so you didn't load in the headquarters, but you were able to still access some of it. And the only reason, in my opinion, you would go to the headquarters is maybe with friends. You open supply drops. I did that a lot. With, like, if you're just gonna grind social score, that was just you stay AFK, open a supply drop, and then there's like methods that would like help you just stay AFK and just grind social score. And then it would just be probably prestige in divisions or like normal level prestiges, because all you have to do is just talk to General Howard. But then after, like, obviously there's like a period between 155 that you don't need to be there, and it takes a not a big while, but like maybe like about 20 to 30 levels of just straight game time to like level up a division, which is pretty fair, pretty good time to level it up. as long as you play good, you're able to just not. You don't really need to be there. And it's like kind of like a waste of potential. Like if they not forced it, but like made it a way like you should be using it, then that would be a little bit more useful. Um, Also, I liked the gun balance and just the way the game ran. It ran smooth, well. After the Divisions update, just made everything good. And I forgot I'm talking about the bad things. Um, One thing I didn't like, grenade spam. Grenade spam was crazy here, especially in like war game modes. The war game modes here are just disgusting. Like, obviously every single time you can spawn in with the grenades, you throw them, and that's it. It's just crazy amount of grenades. And my last thing I did not like, this is just like small nitpicks, I guess at this point. It'd probably be is DLC. Like, let's be blunt here, the DLC was hideous, horrendous. 3 multiplayer maps, it's not ideal. I personally didn't buy any of them because I was really angry with it. Like, I was promised on Call of Duty at least 4 multiplayer maps, 1 zombies map, and it was just not. It wasn't what I was expecting. War mode only it was like niche at first. Like, I used to love playing war, but like I got bored of it. Like, the first, like, Operation Griffin was, I hated it. Operation Breakout was really the only good one, and then Operation Neptune was like okay as long as you had like teammates that know what they're doing. Cause like you can just get hard stuck in first round and then just get steamrolled once you're in defense. So like having only 3 multiplayer maps that I'm going to experience wasn't as much, especially coming from a game that only added 2 extra maps on top of 9. So pretty much after a span of 6 months, 7 months, they had 11 maps, and that's not good. Can't lie. Oh, and lastly, I'm just gonna end it here. Zombies. I'm gonna just say zombies. But that's it. I know I've been double upload, I guess. Just talking about Call of Duty and trying to vent that out a bit. You know, just Call of Duty it's fun. Play some time. Probably play like Black Ops 3, I guess, because that's gonna be the closest to Black Ops 4. And just enjoy life. I'll see you in the next one. Sayonara. Au revoir.